Kitchen, young chef in Diamond City. Hi everyone, my name is Jasmine and happy Janmashtami. Hare Krishna. Today is a very special day because it's our God's birthday, whose name is Krishna. And today I thought of making something that includes that because when he was little, he used to eat like lots of butter. He used to steal butter when his mother was cooking it and give it to the monkeys. He also likes milk and all these things together. And today our dish will be called kheer. This is also what he really loves. And the ingredients we will be needing will be half cup of sugar and a half a cup of rice, which is soaked and broken into some pieces by hand. And we would need a few raisins, a few almonds that are chopped, and a few cashew nuts that are also chopped. And we would need 4 green cardamoms that are peeled, and they're in this kind of crushing bowl. And we would need 1 liter of milk that is boiled. So now I'll just turn the heat a bit high. There. And now we're gonna add our rice in. Oh, I forgot. The utensils we will be needing will be a spoon, bowl, a small serving plate, a serving spoon, a spatula, and a pot. And let's now add in our rice. There. So now we'll keep on stirring until you feel the rice is really soft. Let me tell you one story. When I was 1 year old, my mom made me Krishna in any dance, some dances. I always dance every year for Janmashtami. We have a function. So I was like a Krishna who was stealing the butter and from his mother, and then used to take it with my hands and just lick it up. My mom said that I will get a chocolate or ice cream, whatever I want, if I dance. So that's the only thing how I will dance. If you don't like, this happened only until I was 4 or 5. And then when I was 2 years old, I danced again. I was Radha, that is like Krishna's friend. Yeah. And then my mom said that she will only let me dance she said that I'll give you strawberries after you dance. Then I was ready to dance. Every single time when my mom says she'll give me something after the dance, then I will only dance. Otherwise, every year I dance, even without it. But I always get a treat, even if I don't want to, but yeah. And now I think my rice is really soft. Just stir it. Yeah. Now, this is softy soft. Now my rice pudding is almost ready to add the nuts. Once my mom made such a huge cake for Janmashtami on the function, and everyone had a piece. They all came for seconds because it was too delicious. And he made Krishna out of fondant, like that. And every Janmashtami, my dad keeps a fast. And this year, I couldn't dance for Janmashtami. I won't be able to dance because we're going for my dad's school at South Africa. So, yeah. We were almost like halfway through the dance, so Oh, I really wanted to do it, but this year we can't. But next year, yes, for sure. Now I'll add my dry fruits in because the rice is all nice and soft. And we're also going to be adding the sugar. There. I'll just use a knife to get out the... Kheer is always sweet. Sometimes they add... sometimes you can make plain without any dry fruits or anything. And yeah, there can be different kind of, varieties of kheer. This is how it's supposed to kind of look. Here, this is the rice and the dry fruits. This is really good. And in English, this is called a rice pudding, a sweet rice pudding. And in our Hindu religion, when we have auspicious functions, occasions, we always make kheer because it's really delicious, and everyone loves kheer. My brother loves kheer like nothing else. He can finish the whole pot, but I'm going to just keep this in the temple so that Krishna can enjoy his lovely meal. Everyone can eat kheer, even if you're not a Hindu. Just try this recipe out. It will be delicious. Just keep on stirring until the nuts are soft. Yeah. Oh, this is looking good. This looks like, kind of something, small pieces of spaghetti or something, maybe. I'm stirring around the pot. Hallelujah. Keep on stirring, keep on stirring. Kheer needs lots of stirring to do. You can if you were having some classes for exercises in the beginning, isn't it? You do some stretches, and if you do also love cooking, you can just tell everyone to do this. Here's your bowl. You just turn your hand around and cook fast as you can, and then here's the arm exercise. Yeah. I think this is ready. Now we're gonna add our cardamoms. Before we do that, we are going to put our stove on low heat and keep the spatula out here. And we're gonna crush these cardamoms. Like this. We're gonna crush these peeled cardamoms. So keep your bowl down and just crush it. Okay. Just crush, crush, crush. If you don't have this tool, you can just use like a plate or bowl and then use a rolling pin and just use the end of it and crush. Us Indians, we put cardamoms in tea, and parents love that. There. Now we're gonna add our cardamoms and go. And now we're gonna put this back on high flame. It gives a very different, delicious spice, like a sweet spice kind of. It gives a very nice aroma. Now this seems almost ready. Just a few more stirs. Yeah, it is ready. So we'll off the flame. The brown button. bring our and with our serving spoon, we will take one big scoop of our kheer. Just put in our bowl, about like 2 or 3 scoops. Okay, and the last one. Here. And voila, everybody, we have finished making our delicious Kheer rice pudding. And now, no one will taste this because this will first go to God, then us. So, like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to try this at home.